And what a dream start for Antoine Semenyo at Manchester City, scoring a goal and getting an assist on his debut. And in fact, he has become the second player in history to have set this record at Manchester City. And I'll tell you more about it, because even after scoring and getting an assist and getting substituted, that one too is another story for me to tell you about. He won the Man of the Match award in this game for Man City. So yes, lock in, because I'm bringing you back-to-back updates on Antoine Semenyo's debut for Manchester City. Please subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. So let's get right into it. And Manchester City came up against Exeter. Now, Antoine Semenyo, who joined them on Thursday after playing his last game against Spurs in the game for Bournemouth and scoring to bid farewell to Bournemouth. After joining Man City, he didn't stop over there. He didn't say, oh, I just joined and I played over the midweek and weekend, so you guys should allow me to rest and all that. No, he had his medicals, media session. Friday, he was in training and he mashed up the place. Then on Saturday, Pep Guardiola said, nah, this boy's on fire. Let me put him in the starting lineup. So Antoine Semenyo was handed a starting role from Manchester City in their game against Exeter. When the game starts, Man City scores 4 goals in the first half. Antoine Semenyo wasn't among all those things. Then the 5th goal came in the second half. And guess what? Rico Lewis was around there at Antoine Semenyo, and Antoine Semenyo set him up to score City's 5th goal in the game. So at this point in time, it was around the 50th minute, Antoine Semenyo had gotten a goal contribution. He said, nah, it was time for me to get my goal. So Checky ended up sending him a nice through ball, and Antoine Semenyo made a dashing run into Exeter's penalty box, and he killed one past the goalkeeper, and Antoine Semenyo became the second player in Man City's history to have scored a goal and grabbed an assist on his debut for Manchester City. So yes, Antoine Semenyo scored a goal and an assist for Man City on his debut, and shortly after scoring, well, he scored in the 54th minute. In the 64th minute, Pep Guardiola said, enough of it. I have another Ghana boy on the bench. Let me bring him on. And he brought Jeremy Doku, the Belgian international of Ghanaian descent. These two boys, Semenyo and Doku, they are going to cook for Man City. Hey, Arsenal, they should get prepared, because these two boys who have devoted themselves to do the work of God at Man City, Charlie, is going to be chaotic back to back, because they are not going to stop just over here right now. And now, see, Antoine Semenyo, he didn't just score a goal and an assist. In fact, after he was substituted in the 64th minute, the game went on, and City won the game by 10 goals to 1. And after everything was said and done, someone who didn't even play full time, he was awarded Man of the Match award. That tells you the blessing and the different dimension that Antoine Semenyo is on. Now, Antoine Semenyo, let's look at his performance in this particular game. Well, Antoine Semenyo played 64 minutes of action in the game. 1 goal, 1 assist, 50 touches on the ball, 38 accurate passes, 93% passing accuracy, 4 touches in the opposition box, 3 ball recoveries. When you say 3 ball recoveries, he loses the ball, the team loses the ball, and make sure he recovers the ball for the team. He created 2 goal scoring chances in the game. 1 ended up as a goal as an assist, and then he had 1 interception, 1 shot on target. That only shot on target he had was what scored the goal. He had 1 accurate cross. Yes, and it goes on and on. Antoine Semenyo was on fire in this particular game for Man City. In fact, the Premier League official account on Twitter couldn't have enough on Antoine Semenyo. They were waxing lyrically about this Ghana boy, because look at what they captioned their post: the dream ending, the perfect start. Antoine Semenyo scored his final Bournemouth appearance, and now has scored on his Man City debut. What a player. He scores on January 7th for another club. January 10th, he scores for another club. I'm not sure there's any player who has been able to do what Antoine Semenyo has done. I know the likes of Van Persie have done it and stuff, but this one is another pedestal for Man City. Now, did you know that with this goal and assist that Antoine Semenyo has scored, I'm the second player in Man City's history to have scored and grab an assist on his debut at Manchester City. Yes, the first player to do so did it in August 2011, and guess who did that? It was Manchester City's legend Sergio Aguero, who got a goal and an assist on his debut against Swansea on his debut. Now, tell me if you don't see the similarities. You see it? It tells you that Antoine Semenyo is really going to cook this season, and teams should brace themselves up for Antoine Semenyo. It's going to be fireworks. Well, this is where I draw down the curtains for this episode of Sports Update Ghana. And before I go, let me not forget, Antoine Semenyo did something that really impressed me. You know, after leaving Bournemouth, he bought a particular page in the newspapers and dedicated it to Bournemouth fans and wished them farewell. I don't think I've seen any player do this. Mostly they go on social media and they wish them farewell. But Antoine Semenyo left them with a special farewell. He knows that not everyone is on social media, especially the grown-up fans at Bournemouth, so he bought a page in the newspaper and wished the team farewell. And that is how big players do. And I know Antoine Semenyo is really going to ball at Man City. Well, on that note, we wrap up here on Sports Update Ghana. It's been an absolute pleasure coming your way with the Sports Update. I'll see you in the next one. Please do subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. I'm out for now.